So, dear emotional, stressed out people in pain, welcome to a new video with a new friend. Actually, you know, a friend of from some time ago. His name is Dominik Raff, and he has been on this way, which with the project howtohealdepression.com. Basically, from the very beginnings. Through his podcast, I actually got to know the people I am now involved with producing this platform for your suffering and for your pain, which we think is an absolute act of heroism. And I would like
rather for their healing.
of course, not only for your, of course, not for your suffering, but rather for your healing. Exactly. So, without further ado, Dominik, maybe you want to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit of what your life brought you towards coaching and what your goal and your mission is.
Sure thing. Mm-hmm. I'm Dominik. Well, you can just call me Dom. That's probably easier.
Yeah. Short and easy.
I've been on this journey for about 11 years now, and I did an apprenticeship with a therapist 5 years ago. Since then, I myself have been working as a coach, mainly with hypnosis, inner child work, emotions, basically. So the kind of work we do, the goal is very similar. We just use some kind of little difference in the techniques. My main project is I'm helping people who want to change the world to balance the worldly life and the spiritual life. So I'm pretty good at like making the connections and finding ways to market, for example, in a very loving way, to not push the people, or to help you or whoever wants it to really get the balance. You guys know, obviously, like if you're here, you've probably done more than enough of your life. You're doing, but the being gets cut out. I'm not saying don't do anything. Like I'm not telling you to just lay in the hammock all day and do nothing. Like that's not the point. That's like being like hippy dippy, whatever. That's not what I'm about. I'm about to really be, and from that place of really being congruent with yourself, with your feelings, knowing yourself, knowing the people you're with, and then acting out of compassion, out of love.
Mm-hmm. From the heart. Basically, we are not human doings. We are human beings, and if we are embracing the being with all particles, the dark and the light, we then very well might find this very, very strong passion that lasts for a lifetime. Right? Very often we have like passions or a love for a certain project, which is just there until there's a success, or even just there until their first problems arise. But what we are about is to find that genuine, authentic, emotional drive of which has to do with existence, actually being grateful for being here. And even though sometimes we have suffering and we have pain, we can take that as part of us and make it our ally, make it the thing that actually also brings us into the next level of compassion, basically. Yeah. Did I kind of sum that up? Right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay. So all the best for you guys. Other than liking and subscribing for the channel, you can always, of course, go to the website www.howtohealdepression.com. Take a free test, book a free call. Very possibly even with one of the two of us, we are here for you guys, and the first call is free. So hope to see you or hear you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.